Bye-bye, cushions.
Bye-bye.
We won't miss you.
We haven't seen the new ones yet. We don't even have them yet. So I hope that they're good and they fit because we just threw the cushions away.
Yep, no, it'll be fine.
What are we doing today, Brian?
We got a few things planned.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the Magneshade.
Ooh.
And we are gonna start destroying the Dinettes because the new ones are at our friend's house down the street.
Ooh.
And in order to put them in, we have to take out the old ones. So we're just gonna go ahead and start taking them apart, you know, a day or two ahead of time. And
taking them apart.
well,
Keyword.
it's gonna take a little bit of effort because there is stuff in there we need to go through.
Yep.
But first, gotta clean
A little bit.
up here. So come up here for a second.
It's a bit dusty.
So I've already cleaned that side. That's Tara's side that you're sitting down in right now.
Yep. And this is Tara's side's always a mess, but Brian cleaned it.
It was terrible. So for cleaning, we have a little stick vac. This is actually the second one of these. The first one lasted about 3 years. It is the highest reviewed. It's not a stick vac technically. It's like a dustbuster style.
Yeah.
This is the highest, most well-reviewed one on Amazon, and we bought the same one for a second time because it works really well.
It sucks.
It just wore out. It sucks real hard. It sucks real hard. It's terrible.
No, it's really good. It's the Black &
little
Decker one.
Yeah, there's a link to it down below. And then also to clean up here, because this gets like the chunky stuff, right? And the dash just kind of collects dust and stuff because there's a bed right here. So you know how like linens and it lets out dust and lint and all that stuff. And that all kind of falls down onto the dashboard and just collects. And then I guess the AC blows stuff up here because there's nowhere else for it to go. So this gets the big stuff. And then I have, you've probably seen these around, I think they've been around since like the 80s or 90s. It's a California dash duster. This is the small version. There is a car duster that's a really big one you use on the outside of a car. But for cleaning inside and just getting that layer of dust off of everything, these things are like magic. And the dirtier they get, like you can see, this thing's pretty funky. The dirtier they get, the better they work.
Why does it work? Tell them, because it's not just a piece of cloth.
Yeah, this is all like covered in wax of some sort. Like if you touch it, it's kind of greasy
Tacky
feeling. Yeah, so yeah, it just, all these little fibers are just covered in something that just grabs dirt, and it works really well. Working on this side of the dash, however, like when we're doing the Magneshade, this side's going to be really annoying. That side's super easy. This side has a steering wheel in the way. And the steering wheel is like right where you put your legs, so it's really hard to like find a spot to lean over. Aaron was like, oh, I'll be on this side because you got a belly. No, it's way down here. The issue is I physically cannot put my legs where they need to go. So yeah, so we're just gonna finish cleaning real quick. And then we'll get started on the Magneshade. We've never installed one before. I have the instructions. I have talked to my friend Ryan from Party of Six. He has installed them. He says it's not hard. So if it's hard, it's your fault, Ryan. Yeah, so let's finish cleaning and then get started on the Magneshade. Okay, let's talk about box contents. First of all, the Magneshade came in a very long box and it was all rolled up. I have it spread out on the couch now, and inside of the Magneshade, there are these little, I don't want to get too close because these are ridiculously strong magnets, and I don't know what is magnetic in my camera here. But there are magnets in these little pockets. I don't know if that helps. So there's magnets in these little pockets. See, across the top here, the little shiny bit is like it's like they heat weld little pockets in there. And that one's actually stuck to the slide wall. So there's magnets in the pockets all the way around. And then on the outside, this is a big open pocket. See my fingers fit in? Because in this pole here, there is like a telescoping installation pole, and you insert it into here so you can just kind of shove it up onto the windshield. And then on the inside of the windshield, there are magnets that we're going to attach. These are some serious magnets, y'all. These are starting to scare me, honestly, because rare earth magnets are very, very strong. So this is one package. The other package is right there, and then I have another package even farther away because they are, well, let me show you. See this package here? This has magnets in it. Yeah. Yeah, so they're very strong. Yep, that's a two-hand job. So yeah, we're going to focus on installing these safely rather than film.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
You weren't kidding.
Just don't, because if your finger gets in between it, we're going to the urgent care.
Oh my.
Yeah. So, okay. So right, we have plenty to film with taking the dinette apart.
Oh my gosh.
Let's focus on this and not smashing our fingers with magnets. We will film when we're at good stopping points.
Yeah.
And tell you what we've done. But between right now and the next scene, we will have some up on the windshield, and then we'll talk about how it attaches. Yeah, because these are I am actually nervous about messing with these. So.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thumbs up. Might be the last time we see our thumbs.
Oh, no. Okay, so Brian's outside, and we have 6 of these crazy magnets up. There's Brian. What do you want me to do? You want it to go down? Yeah, it came down. Yeah. So we can move these magnets, but Brian has to do it with me. Like, I can't just move them on my own because they're really, really hard. We're gonna go do the same thing? Okay, so then he just folded that back down because the top of it has a bunch of exterior magnets that go on with an adhesive. So that gets flipped up. It doesn't have like that double layer. That looks really cool on the camera. So now we'll move these. And Brian might not have been able to fit, but I can squeeze into this little space right here to get to these magnets.
I heard that. Brian, I may be able to fit.
Uh-huh.
I never tried to shove my butt out the window like you did.
Well, you know.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. So I'm just gonna put the camera down. Hold on a second.
So part of the issue with this one is all of the top magnets are exterior.
Yeah.
And because they're exterior, we need to get everything else placed before we can glue these onto the outside. So it's kind of a fight to, you see how it's like all swoopy and saggy?
Yeah.
It's because nothing's holding it up in the middle.
Right.
It's only the 6 on the side. So I tried to get these all the way to the edges as tight as we can. And I was holding this, you know, so that one would be where I want it, and then it's kind of tight down here. As I work across on these, this'll
tighten
cinch up.
Yeah.
And also, because the magnets are in those pockets, they can move around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So the fabric, like when you attach them, you can like tug on the fabric and kind of smooth things out.
It in,
so
yeah.
It's just, it all depends from one motorhome model to another, whether the magnets are on the inside or the outside.
Yep. So this side is done. We've got them put on. I'm going to show you how we did this.
Yeah.
You're keeping your finger where the magnet is.
Yeah, so basically Erin's holding it on from the inside. I'm peeling the Magneshade off, putting my finger where she's holding the magnet, and then she takes the magnet off, cleans off the glass, peels the peel and stick, puts it on my finger, and then I put the Magneshade back on it. So she's going to set up the camera somewhere over there so you can see that. We're going to do the 3 on this side real quick. And then our neighbors here, which are also YouTubers apparently, they're going to help us with the top because he has a ladder. We'll be able to keep it nice and tight. So we'll do that in a couple hours. But we'll do these 3 right now.
Here we go. Good. A very scientific way of doing this. I think I got this job because I have fingernails. Take this off. Oh, I can feel that magnet. Alrighty, this top one's going to be difficult because this fan is in the way here, and I'm in the corner. Okay. Last one. Good? Oh no. My hand twisted a little bit. Is it good? like Brian said, there's some wiggle room in where the magnets are. So even though I bumped just a little bit before I put it on, there's wiggle room within the magnet holders.
I'm lucky.
Daddy, stop knocking.
Hi.
Hi, what'd you do?
We haven't done anything yet.
We're just figuring out
We're just
how we
making
want
sure
to do it.
everything
Oh,
fits
okay.
and fits. Can you hand me the spray and a paper towel?
Yep. So our neighbor next door offered to help us put ours up because he had put his up. Definitely working better with 2 ladders than me just being down low, trying to tell Brian what to do.
Okay, all done with this first project for the day. As you can see, Magneshade is most of the way up. The reason that the top is not attached, you can see the magnets across the top. The reason that the top is not attached is because they say with exterior magnets, which are held up by these little sticky things here, they need to sit out and cure in the sun for a day or 2 without any weight on them. So they are just going to hang out like this. All of the other ones are on the inside, so it's actually squishing the adhesive the whole time instead of trying to pull it off the window. So the inside ones are going to hold it up for now, so we just have the top folded over. So that's that for now. It's just going to look kind of silly for a day or 2. So we're done with this. We're going to move inside and start working on the dinette. And before we do that, our neighbor over here, Mark, was very, very helpful. And he is from roadnotesrv.com. They are relatively new full-timers, and they've got a channel of their own, so check them out. And so let's head inside, pass all this mess out here, and get started on the dinette. Hey, Vector. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Hello. Hi. Cute boy. Yep. Cute boy. Okay. No more delaying the inevitable.
Do this?
Yeah, so I figure I'm just going to yank that drawer all the way out,
Do it, man.
and then we'll just go through it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'll film the struggle.
Yeah, struggle's real.
This is...
Yeah, get down low.
Hoping this is the very last time I have to pull this out.
Woo, woo.
Because I'm planning on just pulling it out and throwing it in the trash.
Okay.
Okay?
Make it so.
Already fell.
It fell. Oh no! It just keeps going.
Uh-huh.
Is it stuck now? Have you ever taken it all the way out?
Yeah. There we go.
Shake, 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 shake. It's a big drawer.
It's a huge drawer.
It's a large one.
But as big as that drawer is, we will have more space
Yeah.
inside
Absolutely.
the bench. Because this, we can only fit what fits in the drawer. Yeah, AC units are loud. Sorry, it's Florida. It's hot. So let's just go through and make a donate pile and a keep pile. That was quick.
Yeah.
Big empty drawer. That one didn't have much in it.
Lots of stuff to
Yeah,
give away.
yeah. So I've got camera stuff. That's the DSLR that I haven't used in a while, and some other stuff. Not gonna get rid of that quite yet. That's donate, just some kitchen stuff. This stuff we're keeping, just a smaller pan because I just have a big skillet, and then just some. These are nice. They go in between pots and pans to keep them from rattling. So that's that. So that drawer is pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna get that thing out of here and into the dumpster. And then the next drawer has a lot more stuff to donate.
Factor, you gonna help? What are you gonna do?
Stand there, look handsome. You gonna stand there, look handsome?
New handsome boy.
Okay, one drawer's gone. This one actually behaves.
Sometimes.
It's what it's supposed to do. It slides in and out. Yeah.
Is that one shorter?
Yes, because like the
Oh, the
subwoofer.
subwoofer.
Yeah, they sacrifice
Okay.
storage space for a stupid subwoofer.
That's okay.
Yeah, so this one just has, it's all cooking stuff in here.
That's a lot of stuff we haven't used.
Yep, we haven't touched these.
Nope.
It's part of the blender, so we haven't touched any of that in the year we've been in here.
Okay. Well, those
and
don't
then-
work on the induction,
Right. So
and
we're
we
gonna-
don't cook on the propane.
So we're gonna
donate those.
I mean, we're gonna have storage. Our plan is to put kid stuff and homeschooling stuff and stuff like that under this bench, and then we'll have that bench over there for the stuff that needs to go back under. So we're not losing storage, we're actually gaining a lot of storage, but it's a good excuse
Purge.
to get rid of stuff, which you should do often. And even though we've downsized out of houses twice now, we continue to have stuff that we need to get rid of.
Yeah.
All right, cushions.
These nasty things are ready to go. Look at this.
They are, so yeah, they peeled like crazy, but I do have to say, they were way more comfortable than the ones in the trailer.
Oh, for sure.
But they knew we were trashy folks, so they put us right across the street from the dumpsters here.
Which is fine
Quite
until
lovely.
6:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, they pick
come
up
to empty
they pick up
it.
the trash at like 6:30. It's great. Great in the not great sense. Bye-bye cushions.
Bye-bye.
We won't miss you.
We haven't seen the new ones yet. We don't even have them yet. So I hope that they're good and they fit because we just threw the cushions away.
Yep, no, it'll be fine. Okay, it's a little bit later.
A lot bit later.
It's a lot bit later. We've been working on some stuff. But we gonna start dismantling this front bench here, the one that is next to the sleeping dog on the couch. Yeah, and it looks like we just took the seat cushion off, and it just looks like a bunch of screws. So, see how that goes. All right, so that's the painful part. Oh, good Lord.
What do you do?
He got his hands wet with chalk on them. Here, take this. He got his hands had chalk on them. He just got them wet, and then came and opened the door. and
Oh,
his
he
hands
touched all the things. Ben is, Ben's fun.
All right, there's a big hole.
Big
hole. Yep. So it came out. There was just a whole bunch of screws screwing it down to the floor, and I think there were 4 on the back side and just 2 on the front, and then a couple from here through. So let's get this one out. So now the question is, do we take the other one out now, or do we go and get one of the dinettes?
I think we go and get one of them.
Okay. See what we're working with.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's toss this and we'll go grab one.
Okay.
2 large boxes acquired if Aaron doesn't take out Dan's trash can.
That's why I was asking you about the trash can because I couldn't see it because of the boxes.
Yeah, so 2 quite large boxes.
Yes.
And there's a Ben back there somewhere.
Ben, are you there?
Yes,
Are you buckled?
yes.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's grab some dinner and put one of these in. So I think one of these is just going to live in your van for the next day or 2.
Okay.
I'll work on taking the other dinette out tomorrow during the day.
Alrighty.
And we will probably put one of these in tonight. So
So stay tuned for the next video.
Yeah, stay tuned. I think we're gonna call it here.
Yes, this is the video right here.
This is the end of this video. Go ahead and stop here so we can talk without tons of wind noise. Although this thing does work
wind
really
noise,
well.
yes.
I have a foam surround on my camera and it works really well. But it doesn't eliminate all of it. So thanks for watching, and we will be back in the next episode taking out the other dinette. I'll probably just do like a time lapse of that.
That's fine.
And then installing these and giving you a proper review. We have sat on them because Ben and Charity have a set. That's
Yeah,
when I
Grateful
knew.
Glamper, yeah.
That's when I knew that they were the quality of them. So I know they're comfortable.
I don't know that I sat on them. I think I just
I
saw
don't think
them.
you did. I don't think you did.
Hmm.
But you'll sit on this one.
Yeah.
Like we have no option now because the other one's gone. Like
Dude.
totally gone. We cannot
Trash.
put it back in.
No.
So, but I know it'll be good because all the other RecPro stuff's been great.
Yeah, we love all the
So,
stuff from RecPro.
Yeah, so if you're in the market for furniture or anything, we have a referral link down below. It's 5togo.com/RecPro, and that'll get you, I think, 5 or 10% off. I think it's 5% off whatever you order. It's not bad, especially because furniture can get pretty pricey, so 5% adds up pretty fast.
Save you some tax.
So we're gonna go now, and see you guys in the next episode. We're really confusing this guy
I
over
know.
here because we have a stop sign, but he doesn't.
Right.
Turn off your blinker, see what he does.
Okay.
There you go. You don't have a stop sign. Carry on,
Please just go.
buddy. So, anyway, there are a lot of 4-way stops around here, but I'm not going to get going on that.
No, we'll talk about that later.
All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.